What's up everyone, Frank Valkyria here. Yes, you heard it, Frank Valkyria. Here, it's not part of the name, it means here, I'm right here. Every now and then I have to repeat because with this stupid accent that I have, I go like, Frank Valkyria here. Sounds like almost as if I had a last surname that is kind of weird and draggy and a necessary tail on a name that is already enough complicated if you're not Italian. But let's not waste any more time because you know that I can rant forever. It's my nature of ranting to myself hypnotically forever and ever until you fall asleep and you leave on your computer and I can make a video of 3 hours and a half and you'll be still here for the enjoyment of the click-through rate. Now let's go to a video that you have requested because you always request video. It's never that I go by my own will. Let's go to this video. Let's go here. You didn't expect that, right? You guys asked me to do this video already for the past, I think since I started to react to Soda. Relax. Relax.
They are the most amazing, energetic, enthusiastic audience anybody could ask for. It's such a joy to play to.
The best way I could put it
is he ever sober?
Like if you took two people and they were holding a sheet on each end, and then they started waving it up and down. And
wow! Have you seen like the wave of people moving all together? It's truly like the sea.
The heads all going up and down, but it was all at the same time, which was kind of weird, you know, almost like a sea.
Okay, wait. This is fucking officially the best fucking place we've ever played, ever.
Wow, that's super awesome. I just did a bunch of reaction on Motley Crue. Go check that out. Go check Motley Crue. Wow.
Thank you. No. Yeah.
He's from Argentina.
Hits everywhere, people jumping up and down, screaming every word. Out of control show.
Chord. That's pretty awesome, man. I love the audience where it's so connected with the music. No substance was ever used. No substance was ever used by any of those artists performing on that stage. You little weasel, immediately thinking for the worse. If I'm not mistaken, the microphone stand was made by Giger, the famous artist which was responsible for the design of Alien.
I think it's going to be crazy. I just looked out there and it's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy, but it'll be fun. Yeah, the Argentinian fans are very passionate, you know, so we rely on that as a band. We feed off that.
Yeah. Wow, I haven't heard this song for a long time. That's a long time.
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Funny, and now looking back, you know, when this band came out, Offspring, you know, they were sort of like meh, you know, like because you have the punk from the 70s, you know, that you compare yourself against, and this was late 90s. But now looking back and I'm listening to this guy, you know, really just performing this little part. I'm like, wow. I mean, the quality compared to today, it's so much better. More offspring. Look at them, they're going crazy. They're going crazy, look at them. Wow.
I gotta tell you, you guys are on a whole different fucking level. You guys
We quite like South America, Latin America. We've started to have a relationship there, so we're going to start going there all the time.
Awesome. Queen of Stone Age, I like Queen of Stone Age. Did you know the band they were in before called Caius? Caius is more experimental, but pretty cool. And then I think the singer was there. I don't remember who was in the band. The singer for sure. And yeah, like, when I think like of Queen of the Stone Age, feels like yesterday, and then I'm like, oh wow, what's the name of that big song that came out that made them popular? I think it was already like 2002 or 3. Yeah, this one. Oh man, I want to see the White Stripes. I want to see the White Stripe playing like Seven Nation Army there. Like probably the whole stadium is gonna collapse.
We haven't even played yet, and I can't wait to come back. I want to come back and play our own show. That's what I can't wait for.
See, the Ramones were really big here.
Yes.
So we want to come play here all the time.
Oh.
If the Ramones are big somewhere, we know what those are our people.
South America, and especially Argentina, has always been, the fans have been just tremendous. Wow. Maybe the kids just know more about their rock and roll down here, maybe.
Wow.
It's the best. It's the best. The whole world comes right here. It's fucking true.
Wow. Like, you know, like usually you get like a mosh pit a little bit in the front there, everybody engaged. This isn't like, there's not enough space for moshing around. Like even people on the higher levels are like moving around.
I have to tell you, it was one of the best crowds we have ever played.
Wonderful.
No, we don't always say that. I swear to you. I swear. Last night was incredible. It was so we felt all your love. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Did you like the show in Buenos Aires? It was good, yeah?
Amazing.
They really got something to live up to because the crowd was
Yes.
amazing.
Yes, we have a huge work to do here.
You guys got a lot of work to do.
Look at that. Look at that. Like it's just like a sea of people. Like everyone is jumping. Oh man, that's so amazing to see. Like I remember I saw like a concert of here on YouTube, of course. I wasn't there. Of AC/DC, which was like just mesmerizing. The level of intensity. Love those songs which they have, you know, like this beautiful riffing in the start or in the middle or in the chorus, you know, that they can really jump around, very similar like the way they react, but beautiful. And then you also see like this type of music where like one thing it's when you hear it on your own, and then you realize how it feels to be together in a crowd listening to that song, and how it translates into your movement and in the movement of everyone. And it, like this part, you know, like that it's so iconic of this Blur song, for instance, right? Just to make an example, you see how much more gigantic it becomes when you see the response of the audience of that.
When you put together a tour, world tour, you always say, when are we going to South America? When are we going to South America? So, South America people are fucking insane. English people are crazy at the gigs, but the South American bands, they take it to another level. It's freaking amazing. Like, it's just like a continuous, like, there's not one person that it's not in harmony, like, with the energy with the rest. Good time level, like 1,000.
It's just the fans, really. The fans are all very excited and mental, and I like that. I like it when crowds are excited.
This is what we've come to Argentina for.
Actually, funny anecdote. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it's the Butch guy is was the husband of the singer here, but he's also an incredible producer, and he produced, if I'm not mistaken, Nevermind of Nirvana, if I'm correct. Yes.
I have been watching y'all do that since I was just a little girl. Watching you on TV, singing your asses off.
Wow.
Ustedes ven las cámaras por aquí. Es porque grabamos un DVD esta noche. Para mostrar a nuestros amigos en casa cómo es cuando tocamos en Buenos Aires, Argentina.
I mean, the audiences here in Argentina and Buenos Aires are, I mean, you saw the show, they're pretty good, right? And, but I have to say, I'm not, you know, there's some contenders up there, and there might be 5 or 10 countries that are really good, you know, but Argentina is absolutely one of the places we really love to play, you know, and
Oh, I love this, like the organized mayhem and the energy, it's just amazing.
This is my favorite place in the world to play.
The Argentinians are so full of passion, and they're very vocal about voicing it. So it's always special. You know, Buenos Aires is really one of our favorites. I don't just say everywhere. Well, you know, here we are in one of our favorite cities. Buenos Aires is really one of the favorite cities.
Sanitarium, yeah. Yes, just leave me alone.
I mean, truth to be told, Metallica is gigantic in a lot of places. They just played this summer. I was at a Smashing Pumpkin concert, and basically they were next to each other. I was in this venue, which Asaf. It's called Asaf or something like that, which used to be called Heineken Music Hall, and I think it could guest at least probably like, I think 10,000 people probably they can fit in there. It was pretty crowded with maybe even more with Smashing Pumpkins, and I had a great time. But the stadium on the side, just like 200 meters across, there's the stadium, football stadium, and it was packed, and it was a Metallica concert, just Metallica. So to let you realize, those guys, even in the Netherlands, you know, like it's a small country, that thing was packed, was massive, massive, massive concert. But I believe that this stuff is crazy, 100%. I believe it. Wow. Yeah, just see that. Look at that. Wow. That's a gigantic like venue. Honest to God, I don't think I've ever seen any place, even festivals, where everywhere, each one is so engaged with the band. Usually it's a little bit the front, the middle, the more you go towards the beginning of the stage, in the front stage, the people, the more are engaged. The more you go to back, you know, people are doing their thing. Here it's just like one thing, jumping.
Where do you find the most intense crowds for the cult?
Argentina.
Yeah.
Wow.
South America.
They're crazy down there for hard rock and that.
I didn't think anything could top what we've already seen on this tour, but this is pretty amazing, I have to say.
I know you probably get a lot of American bands, the gringos coming down, and they tell everyone, hey man, you guys are the best. We fucking love you guys, you're the best fucking audience. I'll tell you what, you guys are the best fucking audience. I fucking mean it. I never tell anyone that. I never even tell my own mother that I love her, but I love you guys, okay?
Al final del show te vi muy emocionada. ¿Qué fue lo que te llegó a emocionar?
I think the communication with the audience. I think that was the really great thing here in Argentina, and because it's very easy to be on a stage if the audience is so perfect. It is so powerful. Oh, it has been very fantastic to be here, really, and the audience is perfect. If you compare Finland, you are very fanatic and very loud and...
Lady, I mean, if Finland it's like 10 pair worse than here, I don't blame the Finnish not to get out. Basically, you can get out from October to May.
It was really great to be on a stage.
De cantante lírica, naciste en Finlandia, conociste a un argentino, te viniste a vivir acá, te pasó todo muy rápido, ¿qué me puedes contar?
Todo por amor, todo por amor. No, pero estoy muy feliz.
What's going on there, eh? Like the Tarja, it's very small. She's very small, like 165, 166. That lady's smaller. We're going
Acá, en serio estoy muy feliz. Siento que Argentina es mi país.
Argentina, Argentina. Can I get rid of this thing now? I don't know.
This is my home.
Mouse. I sound like I was like.
So I'll say something.
Yes,
Can you say
Percha. Yes.
Está bien, está bien.
Está bien, yes.
Está bien, está bien.
Come on,
One more time.
Come on, Eddie, give us something more. I think we can stop right here because for whatever reason. I mean, you know you love this audience when you just translate one of your song in Spanish and you sing it to them with, you know, paper in front of you. I understand completely, but still, it's super awesome. I mean, clearly like a love affair here for South American audience, and in particular Argentina. Muy bien, yes. Está muy bien, está muy bien. Sabes que te quiero como ayer. Está muy bien, está muy bien. Está bien, está bien. Yes. I think we gotta stop here because this video goes on for an hour. It literally goes on for an hour. I don't think we can do this, but I got the point. Probably repeats a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, I mean, we have watched 14 minutes of this video, and I enjoyed to see each and every artist that I also actually like very much giving their take on the audience. I really had no doubt. Crazy audience, wonderful audience. And yeah, I just wish that me and John one day we could bring our music to from Mexico down and just enjoy it. I would love to have a tour in you know, in all of those countries which they're so passionate about rock. Yes, it would be lovely. I love that. Yeah, we gotta make that happen. Anyway, always spread love. Go check Motley Crue, the other videos. Cha, skadaba, what against can down, skapa,